Incident has happened in Kasibugga Venkateswara Swamy temple. Today being Ekadasi, like never before, pilgrims came here. They wanted to take the blessings of the Lord. This is a private temple, and from morning 6 to afternoon 12, in the first half, they do darshans. Then they take a break, and again at 3 p.m. they again reopen the temple. The temple has clearly two ways. One is an entry and the other one is an exit. At 11:30 a.m., because there is unknown amount of rush, the entry point was closed. So a lot of people who came felt that they could go through the exit route, and that created a lot of suffocation. And if it's also stepped, entries has steps, so the person on the top tripped and fell, and it resulted in a cascading effect. And also the queue planners that are there were not planned for this kind of crowd. Generally you have to go, when so much of crowd is expected, minimum 7 inches inside you need to anchor the queue management system, barricades. But what has happened is here it's only close to 2.5 inches. So the barricades fell, and on one side, if you had noticed, once they fall, they straight fell onto the cement beam, and then the cement flooring that was on the side. And majority of them who passed away are women. It's very unfortunate this incident happened. As soon as we got to know, so the incident happened, within 5 minutes we got to know. I reached out to the Honorable MLA and the Honorable Minister here. Then we have a WhatsApp group in real-time governance, which also has Disaster Management Minister. We reached out to the Honorable Home Minister. From there we coordinated their entire rescue operations. We worked exceptionally hard to save as many lives as possible. It's very unfortunate that we lost 9 people. The government stands by them. The Chief Minister has announced an ex gratia of 15 lakhs for the deceased. I know for the families who had serious injuries, 3 lakh rupees. As soon as this incident happened, we have informed the Honorable Prime Minister's office, and Modi ji has announced a 2 lakh rupee ex gratia for the deceased and 50,000 rupees for the people who have had grievous injuries. Not only that, for the people who have injured, 3 of them have been moved to super specialty hospital who require a bit more critical care. We are hopeful that all 3 will recover and we shouldn't have any challenges. But even here in the Palasa hospital, there are some who have had deep fractures. One lady has had fractures in both her legs. One of them has had a hip fracture. So they'll require a longer rehabilitation, and we have taken it upon ourselves to take care of them. May it be 1 month or even 6 months, we will take care of them. The Honorable MP has given a good suggestion. He said whatever equipment is required for this care, we will deliver it to their house. The government will take up that responsibility. We will deliver it to their house, and we will take care of the families and them till they're completely back to normal. And the Honorable, just allow me to finish. Sir, why police just allow me to finish. And the Honorable Chief Minister has clearly asked us to come up with an SOP once the committee gives a report to ensure that such an incident never happens again. See, this temple was constructed by a 94-year-old man. Mr. Panda wanted to bring Lord Balaji closer to people. It is close to 12-acre land. He has spent anywhere between 15 to 20 crores of money, and most of it is own money, to build the temple. It is a very unfortunate incident. Mr. Panda, the Purohits, and the contractors who built the temple, the police has called them for an investigation, and the investigation is ongoing. So once the investigation is complete, then I'll be able to respond on what is the action we will be taking.
Sir, why police has not taken action, preventive action before happening anything?
See, if you look at it, majority of the pilgrims who came here are first-timers. So, out of the 16 people who are here, one person stated that this was her second time that she came for darshan. So no one knew, no one imagined this much crowd will come. And it's not from one village. I checked with everyone. It is like 5 people, 10 people, 15 people coming from each village. So even for police to understand, it's not coming from one village. It's a slow congregation that resulted in a large group. It was a very unplanned congregation. It resulted in a large group. And they all wanted to go and take Lord Balaji's darshan. But it's a very unfortunate incident. As part of SOPs, we will now devise, it's not only for temples under endowment, but temples under private management also. How do we better monitor? How do we ensure the quality of the construction? Because, with under the influence of, with the influence of positive influence of social media, and also the free bus scheme we have given, women are spending more time going and visiting a lot of temples. Recently, in Vijayawada, Durgamma Gudi temple also, in the past, maximum pilgrims were only 12 lakhs. But first time, close to 16 to 18 lakhs came. We managed it very efficiently, very well, without any untoward incident. Food, water, everything was well managed because we figured out that so many people will come. We had information, indications. Here we had nothing. So, but we will keep firm SOPs, and we will ensure that such an incident does not happen again.
Sir, sorry to say this is the second incident in your government happening in the temples. So, will your government take any preventive action like a committee?
If you look at it, temples under endowment, already preventive action has been taken. It could be in Tirumala, could be in Simachalam. Please go look at it. Already preventive action has been taken. Required necessary steps have been taken. This unfortunate incident has happened in a private temple, which is not under the supervision of endowment. So it's a very unfortunate incident. We are not brushing aside our responsibility. We are not saying it is not our responsibility. But now all of us need to come together and ensure that robust SOPs are in place to make sure that such an incident does not happen again. And we will take appropriate firm steps in that direction.
So this temple in a private management, but now this incident has happened. So government will be closing this temple?
It's very unfair to say that government will close a temple.
So many people
It is no. I absolutely agree. There is a panic. Certain rituals have to be done. Certain corrections have to be done. But temples never are shut. Unfortunate incident has happened. Proper pujas and all we will do. As far as the management of this particular temple is considered, that will be the collective decision of the cabinet. We will wait for the report to come. There's a 3-man committee that has been constituted. We will wait for the report to come, and based on that report, we will take further steps.
Any endowment department has endorsed it?
I'm sorry?
Endowment department will be endorsing this temple?
No, I will await the report to come from the field. Once that comes, then definitely what actions to be taken, we will take. See, we should also understand one thing. A person with a lot of love for the Lord, a man who's now 94 years old, brick by brick build the temple. It's his own land. Money, he raised some, majority of it he put his own money. He has built a temple to bring Lord Balaji closer to people. It's an unfortunate incident that has happened. But he's also a 94-year-old man. So, it has taken a lot of energy to build this temple. I'm sure you have seen it. It takes a lot of energy, effort, commitment to build this temple. And with all that he's built it, so we need to carefully handle the situation. We are very conscious of it. On one side, we understand that we've lost 9 people from our state. In that, one of them is a child. So we are totally cognizant of it. We are not brushing aside our responsibility. But at the same time, there's a 94-year-old gentleman who put in a lot of effort in building the temple. So, but we need to understand why it happened and definitely take precautions to ensure that it does not happen. As our friend here asked, how do you ensure that it does not happen? I think that is going to be our focus. And all temples we have to review it. And we have asked the local SPs, collectors to review all the temples, geotag all the temples, give us all the details, ensure that especially with regards to the queue management system, whether there is a robust system, whether sufficient anchoring is done or not, all that precautions we want to take. And we will mandate things like CCTV camera. I understand inside the temple there are a lot of sentiments attached to it, but at least outside the temple, we will ensure that CCTV cameras are there. which will have proper analytics also based on it. So there's a proper mechanism. Because suddenly, if a temple that can take 100 people, if there are 1,000 people that suddenly congregate without anyone's knowledge, no one knew it, no one expected it. Unfortunate incident happened. But if we've had cameras with analytics and all, then there would at least been a certain alert mechanism where we could have responded. But unfortunately, in this case, there are no cameras. Because we don't have any rules that stipulated cameras need to be around the temple or place of worship. Now we'll definitely institute that, and proper crowd management will be ensured.
Very, very unfortunate and devastating incident that has happened in Srikakulam, Palasa Venkateswara Swamy Alayam. Today being an auspicious day, today is Ekadasi, that is why there has been a sudden surge of extra devotees coming and visiting the temple. Me, especially our leader Lokesh Anna and all the entire state administration, district administration, everyone, after knowing the incident, under the guidance of our Honorable Chief Minister, we have rushed to the site. And the priority for us has been to protect as many lives as possible, to give the best medical facilities and the medical help that is required. And it is very, very unfortunate that 9 people have lost their lives. And on further investigation is also going on right now. And the person who has built the temple, who is a 95-year-old Hari Mukunda Panda, and with the good intention, with a divine intention, he has built up the temple here, and he wanted the blessings of Lord Balaji to be available to people at large, especially in the Srikakulam district. And it is by word of mouth, because this has been opened 4 months, and all Saturday being a very important day for Venkateswara temple. And in the last 4 months, we have just checked that the devotees that have been coming was up to 150 and maximum 500. Which is what the capacity seems to be catering for at the temple. But today, suddenly, at this Ekadasi, there were people coming in from all directions. And the temple authorities, temple people who have been managing things till now, they have not intimated the government, they have not intimated the police. Just whatever traffic was there, the police have tried to manage the traffic. But inside the temple, there was this sudden chaos for 15-20 minutes, which has led to this untoward incident to be happening. Very, very unfortunate, but from the government we are committed to help all the families who have been affected in this. Government, both the state and the center, and in fact the Prime Minister also immediately responded, and he has also announced an ex gratia, 3 lakhs for the 2 lakhs for the deceased and 50,000 for the grievously injured. And the state government also, Chandrababu Naidu Garu, he has announced 15 lakhs for the deceased families, and also around 3 lakhs for the grievously injured. So we are going to ensure that, and whoever needs extended medical care, we are going to ensure that they are properly treated. And the commitment of the government is that to ensure these kind of incidents doesn't happen. But we have to see there is a clear difference between the temples which are under the endowments managed by the government, and there are also private temples. You see that because of the growing devotion, people by themselves are trying to build temples in their own villages, in their own communities, in their own vicinities. Some kind of mechanism definitely needs to be there, and that is what under the guidance of Chief Minister, the state government is also working on. This is an experience for all of us, and definitely we will all ensure that these kind of incidents won't happen again.
Srikakulam is most pilgrimage city, so now this Stampede is happening. So what type of
No, it has always been a pride for us that Srikakulam being a devotional place and a lot of temples here. In fact, we wanted to promote religious tourism also here. We wanted people from not only the district but outside the district, outside, across the world also people should come here. And that will also be ongoing priority. We have some very prestigious temples. So we have to continue offering all the facilities that are required at the temples. This shouldn't create any kind of hindrance or any kind of fear for devotees to go to the temples. So that is something which we'll be very careful of. And on the same side, just like how this has been an experience, a bad experience, so we have to learn from this and ensure these kind of incidents don't repeat in future. And that is what our leader Lokesh ji has also mentioned here today, that there are going to be a group of ministers who will specifically sit on this, who will analyze previous incidents, this incident, and I've said that investigation is also going on, so more information has to come out. So they are going to compile all the information, and with the group of ministers sitting, I hope there are going to be some good SOPs that are going to come out of this.
Sir, you are working in central government. Any possibility to increase ex gratia help from central government?
Now, I've just told that it's both state and center working together. What Prime Minister has announced and what CM has announced. Anything else that is required, I have assured, Lokesh Anna has assured that we are all there with the family, so we are going to take care of them.